going to try to do this video. This video is multiplying a decimal by a decimal. So the numbers I'm going to choose, I'm going to do it this way. And it may look backwards to you, so just write as I'm writing. So 3.2, can you see that? Times 2.3. So we're going to multiply 3.2 times 2.3. And I'm not lining up my decimals. When I'm multiplying, I don't have to line up my decimals, okay? But I will count the amount of place values behind my decimal point. For 3.2, I have one place value behind the decimal point. So I'm going to put 1 DEC for decimal. For the 2.3, I have one place value behind the decimal point. So that's 1 DEC. I have a total of 2 DEC behind the decimal point. Okay? So that means once I get my product, I can move over 2 decimal places. I hope you understand that. Okay? So let me start multiplying. And I'm going to multiply as if the decimals are not there. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is, 2 times 3 is 6. Now I can add. I can put my invisible 0 or my X, whichever one you use, my invisible 0 or my X there. And now I'm ready to add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 4 is 13. Carry the 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. Now, my answer is not 736 because I still have to put my decimal place in. I'm multiplying a decimal by a decimal. So I'm going to go at the back of my number because we know that all whole numbers has a decimal behind it. And I'm going to move over 2 decimal places because it was 2 decimal places in my factors, my decimal factors. So moving over 2 decimal places, 1, 2. So my answer is now, which are my product. My product is 7.36, which is 7 36 hundredths. And I put a little check next to it, and I'm going to circle our answer. Okay, so it's very, very simple multiplying a decimal by a decimal. I had 3.2 times 2.3. I do not have to line up my decimal. I counted the amount of place values behind my decimal. One place value behind 3.2. One place value behind my decimal in 2.3. So I have a total of 2 place values that I have to move over in my product. Okay, so I multiply normally. I just have to make sure that I count my place values behind my decimal. Bye.